Students, in this video we are going to solve few important questions which we have taken either from your NCERT book or previous year board papers or from the exemplar book. So now in this video, together with the questions, we would be sharing a quiz with you all so that you solve those questions and send your answers in the comment. Okay, so we can know that you are also participating, you're not just watching it. Together with that, you are solving the questions also. So let's begin with our first question. So ABCD is a parallelogram. P is a point on side BC and DP when produced meet AB at L. Prove that DP by PL is equals to DC by BL. Second part, you need to prove that DL whole by DP is equals to AL by DC. So when you prove something like that, you know that it is BPT. So we are going to use BPT over here. So let's begin our question. So for the first part, so what we will do, we know that in triangle LAD, it's a parallelogram, so we know that BC is parallel to AD, opposite sides of a parallelogram. So I can say also that BP, which is part of BC, is also parallel to AD. So using BPT, I can say that this LB by BA equals to LP by PD. This is by BPT. We can arrange it in different way also. We can write it as BL by AB by just writing it properly, PL by DP. Now, what we need to prove is DP is on the upside, PL is in the denominator, right? So what we do is, we'll just reciprocate it. Reciprocate. So what we are going to get? AB by BL equals to DP by PL. Only thing different over here is BL you have, DC is there instead of AB. And you know AB equals to DC. These are the opposite sides of a parallelogram. So AB equals to DC. You know opposite sides of parallelogram. So this implies first part is done. Instead of AB, we can write DC by BL equals to DP by PL. So first part is done over here. I hope it's clear, students, right? Now let's move on to the second part. So for the second part also, we'll use the same thing that we did in first part. So I will be using this marking as 1, and from the 1, let's say I'll write it again over here. BL by AB equals to PL by DP, that is from 1. Now if I add 1 to this, BL plus AB plus 1 and PL plus DP plus 1, because you know, see over here it is DL, the whole thing is there and one of the part DP is there, right? So we just add AB into that. So BL plus AB upon AB equals to PL plus DP upon DP. So what is BL and AB? That is whole AL, right? So I'll got AL over AB, and PL plus DP is whole DL over DP. We got that part also, right? Now AL by AB again. So AB ko we will change as AB is equals to DC. So I'll write it as AL by DC equals to DL by DP. So we are done with the second part also. I hope it is clear, students, right? Now with you all, I would be sharing the quiz questions. So over here are the quiz questions. Pause the video, solve the questions and send your answers in the comment. I'll read out the questions for you if you all want. So first question says, in the given figure, PT is the tangent to a circle with center O. Chord PQ subtends an angle 65 degree at the center, and the measure of angle QPT. This angle you need to find out. I hope you can do it. Second question, value of k for which x equals to 2 is a solution of the equation 5x square minus 4x plus 2 plus k is 0. Very easy thing, you just have to put the value of x equals to 2 in the equation. Then the sum of first 200 natural numbers is, Don't just sit and add all the 200 numbers. You use AP over here. Okay. So I hope you can do all the 3 questions, students. Send your answers in the comment box. Now let's move to the second question of the video. A solid is made by putting a hemisphere on top of a cone. If the height and base radius of the cone are 24 cm and 10 cm respectively, and the diameter of the hemisphere is 10 cm, find the total surface area of the solid. So whenever this type of question is given, first draw a rough figure. You don't have to draw a very neat and clean figure. A rough with free hand also works here. No need to use scale and compass, just use rough figure. So we have a cone, and you can see that height of the cone is 24, radius of the cone is 10. So I'll just write height, cone is bigger. I'll write it as height of the cone as this. Dimensions of cone, height is 24 cm, radius capital R 10 cm. And for the hemisphere, the diameter is 10 cm. So what will be the radius? 10 by 2, 5 cm. So hemisphere is smaller than the cone. Okay. So what will we do is we'll just draw a hemisphere on top of it, which is a little smaller than that. Okay. I hope it's clear. So radius of this hemisphere is 5 cm and radius of the cone is 10 cm. Height of the cone is 24 centimeters. So you need to calculate the total surface area of the solid. So how do you calculate the total surface area? So first of all, always write the total surface area of solid. What it will be? It will be, how do we calculate? The curved surface area of cone plus the base ring will be there, right? If you check on this base, this part you will not calculate, only this part will but come, right? So what we do is we write TSA of cone plus CSA of hemisphere. We'll take the CSA of the hemisphere, this part, the curved part of the hemisphere, the whole TSA of the cone, but from that TSA, from the base of the circle, as there is a ring being formed because of the hemisphere, right? So I'll remove this circle part, this base area of the hemisphere. So minus base area of hemisphere, of what we are removing, of the hemisphere. So what's the formula for TSA of cone? Pi r, r plus L, CSA of hemisphere 2 pi r square, minus the base area will be pi r square. I hope this is clear, students. Further, I can simplify this formula as pi r plus L plus pi r square, because 2 pi r square minus pi r square is pi r square only. Okay. Now here I have not taken the total surface area of the hemisphere because only the top part is visible. Bottom though is hidden because you are keeping it on top of the cone base, right? Now, before putting the value, we don't have L. So let's calculate L. So L formula you know is h square plus r square square root. So 24 square plus 10 square. So it will be 676 square root, which is 26 centimeters. So we got the L also. So let's put the value pi. I'll keep as it is. R square plus RL plus R square. So pi, what is R square? 10 square. 10 into 26 plus 5 square. So students, it's your choice. You can either find using pi inside and calculate and increase your calculation time. What I do is I always take pi common, simplify it at the end. Okay, so that actually decreases your calculation time. Okay, so when you add all these things, what you will get? It will be 385, right? So pi into 385 centimeter square. In case of a case study question, you can leave your answer with pi also if they have not given you to use the value of pi, because case study is not of that many marks, but in your main 3 marker, 4 marker, 5 marker and 2 marker, you need to solve it. Yeah, so let's put the value of pi as 22 by 7 into 385. So I can cancel this with 7. What will I get? 22 into 7 5s are 35, again 5, so 5. Yeah, so 22 into 55, answer will be 1210 centimeter square. It's in centimeter, right? So we have done. So see here how the calculations are reduced. So your time is also saved, calculation time has decreased. So please follow the steps. You take pi common, anything else is common, because when you take something common, your calculation is reduced. Here you cannot divide everything by 7, it will be in decimals, right? Because 25 by 7, then here also by 7. So better take pi common. At the end you see you are able to cancel out, or if not able to cancel out, only division by 7 is at one time only you have to do. Okay, so you can reduce your calculation time. So this is the tip of this video, that whenever you have calculations in mensuration question, take pi common, always write the formula like this and then solve it. Hope it's clear, students. Now the second part of the quiz again continue here. If you can see question number 4, 5, 6 of the quiz. Pause the video, solve these questions again and send your answers in the comment. The distance between the points a cos theta comma minus a sin theta and a sin theta comma a cos theta is. Use distance formula from the chapter coordinate geometry. Question number 5. Common difference of an AP in which a20 minus a15 is given to you as 20. It's easy, you can solve. Sixth question, if alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial where alpha is greater than beta, you have to take care. Polynomial is minus x square plus 8x plus 9. Then you need to find out the value of alpha minus beta. So I hope you can solve them. It's all easy. So solve it. After pausing the video, send your answers in the comment. Okay, students. Now let me begin with question number 3. In a circle with center O and radius 5 cm, AB is a chord of length 5 root 3 cm. Find the area of sector AOB. So this question is from chapter area related to circles. So I hope you all remember area of sector. So we have a circle. Draw a rough figure for this also. So you have center O and we have a chord AB. Chord AB, join OA and join OB. So radius is given to you as 5 cm. Yeah, so OA equals to OB, 5 cm. So we know that it's an isosceles triangle. And draw a line. Let me name it as C. So you know that OC is perpendicular to AB, right? Because AOB is an isosceles triangle, correct? Now from here, what do we know? That CB equals to half of AB. So what is that? AB given to you as 5 root 3. So it becomes 5 by 2 root 3, right? Okay. Now let us do one thing. Let me mark this angle as theta. Okay. This angle. So angle OBC is theta. Fine. So now in this right triangle, it's a right triangle. So now in this right triangle, COB, in this triangle COB, this thing, if I mark it, is 5 root 3 by 2. Okay, so this is base. You see from this theta angle. Okay, so I'll write, what is cos theta? Trigonometric identities, you remember. Cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse, right? Adjacent by hypotenuse, or it is base by hypotenuse. So base is BC, BC by hypotenuse is OB. And this I know is 5. So BC is 5 by 3, 5 root 3 by 2, and upon OB is 5. So we can cancel it. We are only left with root 3 by 2. So cos theta comes out to be root 3 by 2. So if cos theta is root 3 by 2, you know when is cos root 3 by 2? Cos 30 degrees. Okay. So cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2, right? So from here I can say my theta is 30 degree here, right? Now this theta is 30 degree, as it's an isosceles triangle. This is also 30. This is also coming out to be 30, right? So 30, 30. So what about angle AOB then? Angle AOB equals to 180 minus 60. That comes out to be 120 degree. Fine. So this angle, which we did not have, the angle of the sector, right? We didn't have angle of sector. So we got that angle as 120 degree here. I hope the step is clear to you, students, right? Now we just have to find out the area of the sector. So here I'll just shift a little bit here so that we have the space to calculate. So area of sector AOB, you know the formula for sector is what? Theta by 360 degrees pi r square. This theta is different here, all of you students. This is 120 degree here. So 120 by 360 into pi r square. So pi will take it as 22 by 7 and radius is 5 into 5. Okay. So calculate what you will get from this. So when you cancel, this is 1 by 3. Okay. So we are having 22 into 25 by 21. So calculate it. So you will get 22 into 25, 550 by 21 centimeter square, and the final answer will be, when after calculation, 26.19 centimeter square. So that will be your answer. So calculations please do. Okay students, so I hope this is clear. So as in this question, angle of the sector was missing, right? What was missing? Angle of sector was not given. So using the radius and the chord length, we calculated the angle of sector using trigonometric ratios. Okay students, after getting the angle, we just put the formula that you all know is very simple, theta by 360 pi r square, area of sector. Okay, and then we calculated it and got the answer. I hope the steps are clear. Moving on to the next part of the quiz, the third part of the quiz. I'll share the questions here. So 6 questions done. Now this is the 7th question. Pause the video students, solve these questions and send your answers in the comment. If a pair of linear equations in 2 variables is consistent, then the lines represented by the 2 equations are always intersecting, parallel, always coincident, intersecting or coincident. 8th question. If the area of a sector of a circle is 7 by 20 of the area of the circle, then the angle of the center is equal to. 9th question. 2 coins are tossed simultaneously. The probability of getting at most one tail is. So solve all these, send your answer in comment. I hope till here everything is clear students. In these MCQs, if you have a doubt, do send in the comment. I'll try to help you all. Move to question number 4. Now, it can take 12 hours to fill a swimming pool using 2 pipes. If the pipes of larger diameter is used for 4 hours and the pipe of smaller diameter for 9 hours, only half the pool can be filled. How long would it take for each pipe to fill the pool separately? So students, any guesses from which chapter this is? Pipes, time and work, these type of question generally comes in quadratic equation, but this is the one from linear equation chapter, and it is the question from your NCERT examiner book. Okay, so let's begin with the question, and I hope you know that time and work are inversely proportional. So we'll try to solve it. So when the pipe is filling the swimming pool and the swimming pool is filled fully, so we say the whole pool, I'm taking it as 1, and half, we are taking it as half of the pool is filled. Okay, like that. Now let us assume, let time taken by pipe of large diameter to fill the pool completely. Okay, so completely I'm considering is x hours. Okay, so in 1 hour how much pool will be filled? So by this pipe, so part of pool filled in 1 hour will be how much then? 1 by x by this larger diameter, right? Now if it works for 12 hours, so if for 12 hours how much it will take? 12 by x, right? Part of the pool, right? And if it works for 4 hours, it will be 4 by x. I hope this part is clear. See, basically we are assuming that the time taken by the pipe of larger diameter to fill the tank completely, right? This one is to fill the tank completely, it is x hours we are assuming. Okay, so I'll write completely if it is filling. So if it is working for 1 hour only, so how much tank it will be filling? 1 by x. If it works for 12 hours, 12 by x. 4 hours, 4 by x. Similarly for the pipe with smaller diameter, we'll take it as y hours. Okay, so for 12 hours, how much part it will fill? 1 by y into 12, which is 12 by y. And for 9 hours it is working, so it will be 9 by y part of the tank filled. Okay, so now when they both work for 12 hours, there are two conditions given in the question. If they both pipes work for 12 hours, so they are filling the pool completely. Okay, so condition number 1, that is 12 by x plus 12 by y is 1. Okay, second one, that if the larger one works for 4 hours, smaller one works for 9 hours, then only half of the pool is filled. Okay, so 4 by x plus 9 by y is half. Okay, students, still here? How I framed the equation, I hope it's clear. Now, how to solve this type of linear equation, right? So what we will do is, I'll just borrow a little more space here. Yeah. Letting something, 1 by x is a, 1 by y is b. Okay, so your equation will change now. 1 by x is a, so 12a plus 12b is 1. That's your equation number 1. Second will be, now if you change it, 1 by x is a, so it will be 4a plus this will become 9b is half. That's your second equation. Okay, now we'll use elimination method here to simplify it, because this is 12, this is 4 with a. So 4 into 3, if you do, it will become 12. So I'll multiply this by 3 and it will change as 12a plus 27b equals to 3 by 2. Okay, and this one was 12a plus 12b equals to 1. So subtract both of them. When you subtract both of them, you will get 27 minus this is minus 15b, 1 minus 3 by 2. Okay, so we will be getting minus 15b is equals to minus 1 by 2. Hope it's clear. Minus minus cancel b. So 1 by 2 into 15. So that becomes 1 by 30. So b comes out to be 1 by 30, students. Okay. Now let's move to the next part here. Solve for a. We got b. So to solve for a, we'll substitute value in the equation number 1. So substitute, put b equals to 1 by 30 in equation number 1. This is the equation 1. So 12a plus 12 into 1 by 30 is 1. So 12 by 30, we can write it as 12a equals to 1 minus. So you can cancel it by 6. So 2, 5, right? 2 by 5, right? So 12a is 3 by 5. 5 minus 2, 3, correct? So from here, a becomes what? 3 by 5 into 12. So you cancel it out. It's 1 by 20. So the value of a is 1 by 20, b is 1 by 30. But we assumed a as 1 by x. Okay, so reciprocate it. So from here, x will be 20 hours. Okay, and y will be 30 hours. So that's our answer. Okay, the time taken by pipe with larger diameter to fill the pool alone. अकेले उसको fill करना है, right? So that comes out to be 20 hours. Yeah, and B, as it is of smaller diameter, it is taking 30 hours. So I hope it's clear. Answer statement do write, because this is a 5-marker type questions. Okay, so time taken by large diameter pipe is 20 hours. Okay, and time taken by smaller diameter pipe is 30 hours. I hope this is clear, students. Okay, fine. So what we did is we used the concept that time and work are inversely proportional to each other. We assume that larger diameter pipe is taking x hours to fill the tank completely. So 1 hour, how much part of the tank will be filled? 1 by x. In 12 hours, 12 by x. 4 hours, 4 by x. Similarly, we assume that the time taken by smaller diameter pipe to fill the tank pool completely is y hours. So in 1 hour, how much part of the pool is being filled? It's 1 by y. 12 hours, 12 by y. 9 hours, 9 by y. And then based on the question, in 12 hours, when they both are working together, they are filling the full tank. And so 12 by x plus 12 by y is 1. So we got one equation. Then 4 by x plus 9y is half of the pool filled. And then to solve these linear equations in two variables, 1 by x and 1 by y, we assumed as a and b, and then solve the equations by elimination method. And at the end, got the answers as 20 hours and 30 hours. I hope it's clear, students. Yeah, solve the question please on your own after watching the video. Now this is again the continuation of the quiz. Pause the video, solve these questions. I'll read out for you people once. If the mean of 5 observations x, x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6 and x plus 8 is 11, find the value of x. If the sum of first n terms of an AP is 3n square plus 4n and its common difference is 6, then find its first term. What should be subtracted from the polynomial so that 15 is the zero of the resulting polynomial? So I hope you will be able to solve the question, students. Send your answers in the comment of all these 12 MCQs and do solve all the questions that I have solved. And if you have a doubt, do send your doubts in the comment. Hope everything is clear, students. Bye.